Hello everybody and welcome back. This is Swati Gupta, Chartered Accountant. In one of our videos related to IAS 23, or you can say Ind AS 23, where we have discussed about borrowing cost, which is available in Hindi and English, both the languages, on our YouTube channel itself. Okay, now we have received a recent comment asking us to clarify on a particular situation wherein the management has set the substantial period for 14 months, but the asset is ready for use within 12 months. So the question is whether to classify this asset as qualifying asset or non-qualifying asset. Whether we should go ahead with the capitalization of the borrowing cost or should we charge the borrowing cost to the PL. This is very interesting question, and this entire video has been made in response to this question. Okay, in case if you have any sort of query or suggestion for us, do make sure you put a quick comment in the comment section and I'll get back to you with a video for the same. Okay, let's go ahead and dive into the same. Now, borrowing cost is simply the interest expense, the finance cost attached with the funds that you have raised, the funds that you have borrowed. For example, 10% debenture. So 10% interest rate that you have to pay along with the debenture's principal amount is known as your borrowing cost. Okay, simple example. Now, the question generally is whether this borrowing cost should be charged to PL or whether it should be capitalized. Whether it should be capitalized. Okay, in order to understand whether to go with the PL or whether we should capitalize, we really need to understand what is qualifying asset. When can you start capitalization? Okay, in order to understand qualifying asset, there are two important points. Firstly, the asset should not be immediately ready for use. It should not be immediately ready, okay, for use or sale. This means, for example, you have purchased an asset and it's quickly ready, it's instantly ready, then it will not be considered as qualifying asset. For example, if you are manufacturing an asset but it takes very less time, for example, within 2 days that can be produced, then that asset will not be considered as qualifying asset. Okay. Second, it should take, very important, substantial period. It should take substantial period of time to get ready for use or sale. Okay, now this is the definition of qualifying asset. I would say the important criteria, the important issue behind this is to understand substantial period. Now, in order to clarify the entire standard, IAS 23 does not prescribe any specific time period for this substantial period definition. There is no time period given that, okay, actually this month is like 10 months, 12 months, 15 months. There is no particular time duration provided in which describes substantial period as per IAS 23. Okay, so in case if something is not mentioned in a particular standard, we refer framework. Whenever you go for the IFRS framework, therein also the substantial period has not been defined in terms of any duration, in terms of any particular period. Okay, so again, I'm still highlighting, it's just a general practice. It's just a general practice that we assume substantial period, okay, as we assume substantial period as 12 months, okay, or more. If any amount, any duration is more than 12 months, then it will be considered as substantial period. Okay, again, I'm saying it's just a general practice. It has not been mentioned into any standard. Okay, no definition does not clarify any duration, does not mention any clarified duration. Okay, definition neither in the standard, neither in the framework. Okay, now the standard says that the management can decide, okay, whether, can decide what will be their substantial period, can decide their substantial period duration. Okay, in our example, the comment says that if the management has decided 14 months as substantial period, 14 months decided by the management. If 14 months have been decided by the management, then we have to follow this 14 months criteria. Okay, in this case, in the given case, if the asset is taking more than 14 months, okay, more than or equal to 14 months, then we'll say okay. And if asset is taking less than 14 months, okay, we'll say that. If asset is taking more than 14 months, then yes, it is a qualifying asset. Okay, and if the asset is taking lesser than 14 months to be ready for use and sale, then we'll say it's a non-qualifying asset. Okay, now depending on this, if asset is qualifying asset, okay, that means it has been prepared and it has taken substantial period of time, it is not decided. If nothing else is given, then please assume 12 months. Or if management has decided, then please adhere to the same. Management can decide 6 months, 8 months, 12 months, 14 months, any period as their substantial period. Okay, now as soon as you are very sure that okay, this particular asset is qualifying asset, you quickly have to check yes or no. If yes, it's a qualifying asset, then go ahead, nobody's stopping you, go ahead and capitalize borrowing cost. Capitalize borrowing cost. You are allowed to add this borrowing cost, finance cost, to the cost of the asset, borrowing cost, capitalize borrowing cost. Whereas if no, the qualifying, it is not a qualifying asset, then in this case, please charge borrowing cost, charge borrowing cost to statement of PL and OCI. Okay, I hope this is super clear. I hope I have clarified your doubt, especially which was a situation wherein management has decided 14 months as substantial period, but asset is ready for use before that period. Okay, so you have to check. If management has prescribed, you have to follow that and accordingly decide qualifying asset. If it's a qualifying asset, go ahead with the capitalization process. If it's not a qualifying asset, charge simply the borrowing expenses to the PL itself. I hope I've clarified. In case you have any query, any suggestion, do make sure you put a quick comment. In case if this video helps you a lot, then please like the button, hit the like button and share this video with your friends and family. Thank you so much for watching. Also in the description box, we have a link to download app. We have entire course available and it is also available in the pinned comment. So do not forget to quickly check out our app and the entire course. We have a demo lecture as well. Thank you so much for watching. See you in the next videos. Till then, take care, be safe, stay tuned.